Romans 12, verse 10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Yesterday we explored the concept of servanthood and how Jesus came not to be served, but to serve. That's in Mark 10:45. His mission on earth provides the ultimate example of what it looks like to honor others above ourselves. But let's be honest, preferring others is much easier said than done, right? Our human nature is wired for self-preservation. We live in a culture that is more akin to the survival of the fittest rather than the notion that we can serve each other and still win. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we don't want to be on the menu. Oftentimes, we can appear to be putting others first, but our actions may be rooted in a self-centered place, only serving because it may be beneficial in the long term. Essentially, our actions are not rooted in love. So when Paul appeals to us in Romans 12:10, he begins by reminding us of the motivating factor, urging us to be devoted to one another in love. Remember what Paul says about love in 1 Corinthians 13. It does not honor others. It is not self-seeking. Preferring others, when rooted in and motivated by love, is devoted and honoring. It does not seek to get one over or increase the tally of good deeds. It is the decision to elevate someone else's needs over my own agenda. It's hard to say no to your own wants and preferences, but it is worth it. Through your serving, Jesus can speak. Simple acts of serving others, when driven by devotion, love, and honor, have exponential power contained within, showcasing a heart transformed by Christ. As part of the Lent season, we encourage you to do a simple act of kindness today. In whatever sphere you find yourself, do something today that puts your preference aside to serve and honor someone else. Because these simple acts of love are so countercultural, we pray they afford opportunities to share the gospel as people ask why anyone would put others over themselves. Let's be ready to share the hope we have in Jesus. 1 Peter 3:15 reads, "But in your hearts set Christ apart as Lord." Always be ready to give a defense to anyone who asks you to account for the hope and confident assurance that is within you, yet with gentleness and respect.